Hello everyone, this is Xanasham and this is part 33 of the WoW Let's Play. In this video we're going to be finishing the rest of the Badlands questing, and then we're going to be going to Searing Gorge and we're going to be questing in that zone for the next few videos. As you just saw there, we managed to kill Nyxandria, though Nyxandria's whelps did manage to kill me. The good thing about this quest, however, and the questing in the zone, is that as soon as you respawn, all of these guys spawn with you. So if you're on low health in the middle of a horribly hostile area, as I was, at least I've got some help from these guys to make sure I don't die horribly a second time. Yes, we're going to be finishing the quest line regarding Rhea now. Rhea wants us to retrieve, well, Rhea's going to retrieve the egg from this cave here. But as something bad, if something bad can go wrong, it usually does. Here we go, we've got Deathwing. And Deathwing isn't quite happy with Rhea that she's been messing with the Black Dragonflight and burns Rhea to a crisp, basically, and kills the egg. But we're going in there now to see if Rhea, if there's anything Rhea said for us, or whether we can find a body, whether she's okay. However, what we actually find is we find a note from Rhea, and here is Dr. Hieronymus Blam. Dr. Hieronymus Blam appears after you've done that quest, and he is the person who apparently has the real egg. Apparently the egg that Rhea was getting from the inside of the cave was actually her egg. Now, it was a distraction, but I think that's a really big self-sacrifice. You lost, you died, and then your egg died, so your next generation is dead. That's kind of really sad. But apparently the Black Dragonflight is okay, so if there is a new Black Dragonflight, I just died twice there. If there is a new Black Dragonflight, it will be because of Rhea's sacrifice. Yes, and by the way, when I was talking about something bad can go wrong, I think it's called Sod's Law. If something bad can go wrong, it usually will. It's more of a trope that really works in fiction more than anything. It doesn't. I mean, sometimes like you use Sod's Law if something bad happens in real life, but it's not like a law. But in fiction, usually is quite a law in a lot of instances where they use it as some sort of plot element. Like something bad can go wrong. Oh my god, it did. It happens in every single romantic comedy ever. Because, of course, all romantic comedies follow just a standard formula, so of course it would anyway. What we're doing here is we're doing the Feldurin Lost quests, where all these three drunks tell us about their stories about how Deathwing came to the Badlands and how they dealt with it. First one is about how Feldurin the Lost decided to punch Deathwing in the face for punching through elementals, and this one is about how Lucian Togglerwrench grew or shrank the world in order to search the clouds for Deathwing, and then managed to kill Deathwing. Once the world was small enough, I started to hunt for Deathwing in the clouds, and yes, we did, and that's what we're going to be doing. This quest is kind of a bit annoying because you have to continually use the number 1 button, otherwise the clouds despawn, so you have to continually use the 1 button, otherwise you won't be tall enough in order to find Deathwing. But what we actually find out is that Lucian Togglerwrench managed to grow himself to such a size that he managed to find Deathwing in the sun. Yes. I'm not quite sure if he's telling the truth here. But here we go. Here is Malek, an orc, and apparently we just managed to take a blood elf male with us on a journey through this perilous terrain where you have to avoid these rocks. You can actually die here, just don't stay and stand in the rocks. You will die if you stayed in the rocks. Well, you won't die, but you'll fail the quest and have to redo the quest. And apparently we share a tender moment for a strapping blood elf here, and we managed to have a flying bike. I don't know how it works, and then everyone else interrupts his story. But of course it was kind of a ludicrous and obviously untrue story, so it's kind of okay that they managed to ruin it. You get a ton of experience from those mobs and from those quests, and they are quite funny. They're kind of like a nice comic relief for the end of the zone. However, this is the last few quests now to the end of the zone. We have to do some quests regarding the ogres in the south, these Dustbelcher guys. We need to kill 12 Dustbelcher combatants. These are the ogres found outside the cave. The ogres inside the cave don't count towards the quest. And the other quest is survival of the fattest. Okay. Well, we have to go into this cave here and find 6 Dustbelcher meat and 10 Dustbelcher Silk. And as you can see, the ogres inside the cave are much smaller than the ogres outside. Don't know why, but apparently they've just made the model smaller. Apparently these are the merchants and the combatants are the big strong guys, and they're the ones outside. Of course, I don't think the bigger ones could even fit in here with any real... They wouldn't be able to fit in here easily. Like, they would be kind of uncomfortable being in here. You will find the silk incredibly easy. The silk is found all over the place. The Dustbelcher meat is found in the hooks all around this cave area here. And we're going to be killing all these Dustbelcher butchers and kind of things. To be honest, I don't know who would actually buy stuff from a ogre merchant, but apparently some people do. Of course, there was like an ogre merchant in Shattrath, so of course they do exist, but it's kind of dubious where they keep their goods, because they're only wearing a loincloth. And yeah, not something I would really like to work out, because they're not carrying any bags or anything. Yes, I don't really want to find out where they actually hold their goods. Okay, after you complete those quests, we just need to hand them in back at this camp here, New Kargath, this orcish camp. And once we've handed this quest in, we then go to the Searing Gorge. And we're going to be doing some quests for the Dark Iron Dwarves. Well, not really the Dark Iron Dwarves, but a faction of Dark Iron Dwarves called the Furan Brotherhood. We're going to be doing quests for them while they're dealing with the other Dark Iron Dwarves, because the other Dark Iron Dwarves are corrupted by Old God presence, I think, and all these like serpents, fire serpents things. They dug too deep, a la Lord of the Rings, and they managed to corrupt themselves, and are now just pawns for the Black Dragonflight. However, the Furan Brotherhood don't want anything to do with the Black Dragonflight, and they were sane enough not to be so greedy to dig and get themselves corrupted. So they're trying to fight back against the Black Dragonflight threat in Searing Gorge. Now the quests here is, we've got the quest New Master but who? Dark Iron Memo. We need to kill one of these Dark Iron named mobs here, and he will give us a memo. He will give us a memo. Here is Gravius Grimsult. We just kill him and then we get the memo. The other quest is the fewer the better. We need to kill 10 Dark Iron Geologists or Watchmen, and then we need to complete Lunk's task, which is going to be a ogre you will find throughout the questing in Searing Gorge. He will be quite a large presence, and he will be a constant presence throughout the Searing Gorge. You'll be doing quests for him in almost every single questing area within the place. You just kill these Temper's War Golems in order to collect the tempered flywheels off their corpses, which, as you will find out, Lunk doesn't like. He is a pacifist ogre. He doesn't believe in killing, and he will berate you quite heavily for doing so. So we're going to hand the quest in here, and then Lunk will go on a bit of a hissy fit once you actually hand the quest in to him. Yes, we have to kill more Dark Iron Dwarves here. Yep. What do you do, Rat? Why you kill? And then he just runs around. Lunk tired of all this killing. Lunk quits. Lunk going to find some real adventures. And then runs off, and you'll see him again throughout the questing zone. Apparently, we got some quests here. We need to collect Margol's gigantic horn, which is just Thunder Lizard that's found in Searing Gorge. The other quest is we need to collect some glassweb venom, 14 glassweb venom off the corpses of the spiders. Now, once you actually start to kill the spiders, Lunk appears and then tells you, why are you killing your spiders? You don't need to kill the spiders. And then gives you a quest where you have to shoot these glassweb spiders down to a certain HP, and then Lunk will ride them, and apparently the constant stinging by the spiders of Lunk's chest will allow us to collect the venom off Lunk's chest. Of course, the spiders can't seem to penetrate the thick hide of Lunk here, so we don't manage to kill them. For I don't really know if the spiders really appreciate being ridden by Lunk. The other quest here is out of place. Apparently the Dark Iron Dwarves put some of these ash chickens around the area in order to create some more diversity of life within the Searing Gorge. However, apparently the ash chickens haven't really got anything to eat here, and they're also being eaten by the glassweb spiders, which is causing a population explosion, which is something bad because apparently the Dark Iron Dwarves can't eat the glassweb spiders, and they're a problem in of themselves because they're just freaking gigantic spiders. Of course they would be a problem. And that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in part 34 of the Let's Play. If you want to like the video, please like. If you want to comment, please comment. And if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you again. Peace out, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.